welcome everyone to Dynasty the Podcast Show. I am your host, Ira Thomas Bush the Fourth, and I'm here today. Let me get right. People want to be in my video, but I'm here today, and I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate everyone, who supports, who takes the time out their very busy day and schedule to at least hear a little bit of my show. I appreciate you greatly. I just want to shout out my family and my, people that are associated with Elite Youth Association or Elite Association, the little bit of people that, I appreciate y'all. I do want to say this one thing, today is one of those days. I told you it's ups and downs. People are testing me because I'm new to this area. So it's like they got this whole, I don't know what to call it. It's like, I guess it's we the people, but it's like we the dummies, and some of them we the peons, and some of them are thinking that they ain't we the people and they not. And my biggest thing is just because I don't know what people want me to do. I can't. If you sit around and just watch, you're not part of the solution. You might be part of the problem. So my biggest thing is I want to get back to doing what I was my assignment that I picked to do when I was younger. And and people have still continuously put up roadblocks. I wasted a lot of time today, and it wasn't really me running around. It was just like some people wanted me to be in places to say that I'm not committed to something, or to say that I'm actually not fully in tune with what's going on with my life. I'm actually here to better myself. I'm actually here to see why the United States government is still continuously trying to put a Caucasian white man or a white woman in control of anything of my life. This is the most retarded, or even if you want to be Spanish or anything like that, if or depending on the day that y'all want to run around here and be not that smart or intelligent enough to know that I have a fully black mother, African descent, that's more powerful than any of y'all humans will ever be. Y'all need to understand that. Till y'all understand that and get a clue or get a picture of your own life and your own vision of your life, you won't never be nothing to me or anything in life. That's me telling you straight up what it is. I don't understand. I have a grandmother, grandfather, I have children, I have nieces and nephews. These people have no ties or association to you. The only thing we do is be educated and we mind our business. Y'all put yourself in a bubble with what my family tree is. And it's not that we trying to be rude about it. It's that it's been so long and so many years that y'all done so many tactics to try to deteriorate or dysfunction, make anything in my family dysfunctional. I don't understand that. I'm my own being. I don't need no attachments to or no cosigns to claim the what I've already accomplished. It's irrelevant to me of someone's opinion of my career as a coach or my career doing work in the community. Me and my sister went in Florida. I'm down here trying to get established because Florida is not that smart. They have some of the worst governors and senators in the history of the United States of America in charge right now. And that goes right down with the person that's in leadership right now. Y'all all under one stupid fucking tree. And that's just simply how it goes. I'm not gonna be negative today. I'm just gonna try to stay focused. Now what I am is this is gonna be a political laden day. And I usually, I'm walking right past MSNBC and CNN. The reason why I'm I'm not really mad. I was gonna go to listen to a hearing today and get my report on it, but I didn't get the chance because I had time was wasted. Hours, 3 4 hours was wasted because people are snakes. You know these are black faces that are internally white, and they try to pin that assessment on me, but it's really them. So these people talk out their mouth and then do the complete opposite the next day. I don't understand that. All you got to be like, I don't want to help you because I don't want to help you. You're in a position where you're supposed to be helping, but you're lying out your mouth every time. 5 seconds I approach somebody or I speak with somebody. Y'all got the complete opposite energy. Y'all on this dickhead activity, this peon ass activity, and I don't get it. I ain't even associated with that shit. My group is called Elite Youth Association. Ain't shit sweet about Elite Youth Association. Ain't shit sweet about when I was a Tide attached to any team that I ever played for, especially when you're talking about me. I don't get why this shit is attached to me. Don't find the person that you're looking for. You feel me? If you want to sell out to these white people, these Caucasians that done enslaved humans and did all this stuff that's in the Epstein files, be associated with it. I ain't got nothing to do with me. I read you what's going on with my grandfather. Why he earned his title of Purple Heart Soldier. It's nothing bad associated with that. So y'all keep trying to attach Caucasians and duck ass people to my family tree. That's it. Ain't nothing else associated with it. Y'all want to be attached. Y'all duck as fuck, stupid as fuck, whatever you want to think. Sorry for the profane. It's just that serious. I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna move on now. Let's go right into it today, politically. They're trying to throw around, they're trying to tote on Hillary Clinton out again is some kind of ploy or propaganda stunt to, lighten the load on the Epstein stuff. And I'm gonna let y'all listen to these people, man. I'm gonna let you listen to what they was talking about this morning first. Jeffries, GOP, Gary Mandering were going to fight back. This is somebody in the Congress. They took 2 weeks off. Like I told you, I came out here not playing with them. They wanted me to show up today. Unfortunately, I didn't show up. I don't have time to show up because y'all know I'm not trying to come here. Y'all now I'm not coming here for no 5 second, 5 minute type of situation. You already disrespected my mom and my grandfather. So and people that I'm associated with for real. So now it's time to sit here and dominate y'all in the political world. It's just that simple. So let's listen to some of these dummies that don't know nothing. They paid for their own education. They paid for that piece of paper. They did not study to get the piece of paper. They paid to get the piece of paper. That's a complete different thing. I talked about that already. They already got exposed for that. They got a bunch of dummies that don't know what's going on. They trying to go to space instead of handle business on Earth. You know what I'm saying? Type of situation. So let's listen to what they got to say, and we're gonna keep it moving. And we ain't gonna talk too much today. I ain't really, I'll be up there tomorrow. Give y'all the real news, but we're gonna let them talk today. All right. Let's start right there. That's good enough for him. This fast talker that they don't found in the trash can, scrounging for some kind of attention. He done popped his head out, but he's talking about the correct thing now. At the end, that beginning sequence irrelevant. This guy's I haven't even seen him in the hallways. If I did, he was hiding. So he's some kind of reporter for MSNBC, some kind of I'm walking around there. These people don't call me or reach out to me at all. So my news has been very A1. That's why they had to go recruit, and they still ain't got no. They still ain't got no real information on this case that is hovering in the United Nations. That everybody is still here acting like this shit is okay, and it's not. So you want to talk now? We're going to talk about the redistricting of Virginia, which is my people land, my people territory, and we taking that shit over. You see what's going on, right? Right? It's already Richmond was already sold up. Now it's finna get real disrespectful, and we finna get real grimy about find the fine details, the proper things that's supposed to be done, the quality of life supposedly not being, not having that demonic vibes in it. We trying to get rid of that. We trying to eliminate that type of energy around here. So, I'm finna get ready to go up there and see my people. So I ain't finna trip. I already seen the writing on the wall. There's so many sellouts and drug addicts around here that's ready to sell me out. I'm gonna show you how to operate. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really stunning. I ain't really finna put no energy into trying to take nothing over that I don't need. I ain't finna I'm finna do my assignment. I came here to do an assignment. I'm already a part of something. I'm gonna do my assignment to the highest of my ability. I'm finna work on getting my family back on top. Well, they probably still on top, but organizing the things, getting business done as usual, and the higher level. And we're gonna keep elevating. We're gonna keep having our children. We're gonna keep raising our children, and those are the main goals. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the main thing I be talking about. I had to get out of that. That's I'm the deep off in the south in Florida. These groups, they're very jealous. I didn't even know they was from different states. Half of them they come live there for a long time. And they go back to their home area thinking they stole something, but you ain't still really nothing. I still have my light. I'm still trying to tell y'all mind y'all own. And, you can find another person that you know that suits you more. You don't have to come over here in my family and antagonize and disrupt anything over here. I gotta speak on it because it's just the truth. Stop trying to attach me to stuff. I know who I'm attached to. I know who I want to be attached to. It ain't that many people. You can't even be. I got my own situation already. And everybody not involved, and everybody not invited. You gotta really get the okay from me, or you gotta really be standing out, and for me to speak on you. You get what I'm saying? It's not just one of them. Oh, anybody could come. No, these people stole businesses. I did like they doing too much. They don't stole too much. They gonna get what's everything gonna come back how it's supposed to. We working on stuff, man. It's not just all talk. It's people want to be so in people want my the way I'm being the way I influence. They want the influence to be short lived. I don't get how you. So it's people that okay. It's people that like do like no. I speak in public in a whole different manner. I'm not just talking about sports. I'm not talking about no movie show. I'm not talking about being a stripper or nothing like that. Or for females, I'm just using that example. I'm not talking about every day I got a 30 minute. I'm 30 minutes in every day. Like I'm already. I can clip everything up, and I'm like, it's an album. It's a CD. It's like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know what everybody want me to do. Like this not hard to me. This is not the hardest part. I could be working at the radio station or something, chilling. Like I love music. I love all that stuff. But it's a real like they really tripping out here. They really like it. They really got people resources hemmed up. Like they really want people to just only get food stamps and stuff. Like, what do you got going on? What do you think I came up here? I'm asking about real resources. I got the people information, but these people don't look like me. So I'm gonna go ahead and humble myself first. I'm humble. I've definitely thought things through. I'm humbling myself. I don't mind if people do their research and they look in and call. I see white supremacists and Ku Klux Klan all the time. I don't care. That's the historic of I'm here. You know, you can't hide from behind that. It is what it is. That's what y'all told. That's the propaganda y'all put out. I'll make you stamp on it and stand on it. That's how I feel. Like it's not. It ain't sweet for real. You ain't even wearing your cloaks no more. What is it? What is this to stand? Like what is who, how your people following you? Like, like for real, y'all come out here and do all this, so, yeah. So we got to talk about it. Let's do another clip, man. I'm gonna end it for today, man. I ain't really tripping too much about, and I'm gonna talk about the WNBA because I'm gonna watch that tonight. The WNBA draft, which is intriguing. The NBA, the NFL's in 2 weeks, so I'm intrigued by all that. Hold up, let me get it. Let me get right. All right, this was more talking about basically what's going on, Trump and all that stuff going on in the war. We're gonna give y'all an update from their point of view. I don't really care what they got going on. I care about the people, war being in war. Like I said, the stuff how I know that they're doing so much stuff that they're not supposed to is because the way that they treat certain people like me. You know what I'm trying to say? I've been in America my whole life, so the stuff that's going on, the pettiness and the awkwardness that they walk around with, and and the lies and the slander that they do, it's unnecessary for me to even give these people that much time to speak on it. Like it's important to let you know, but they not that important in terms of they all following stupid people. They all following the most demonic force that's known to man. So, you can put the whatever shoe on that you want to wear, but it's all combined. It's all correlating together. So let's listen to another clip and then we're gonna break it down. Okay. Now, let's get right to it. Y'all see what's going on, man. This is coming you at an all-time high. This is crashing at an all-time high. They have to realize something. You know, I've been like he's a senator from Delaware. I'm actually based off him actually putting that in the air because that's how I would have kind of if I was in a if I was the official because I call myself the unofficial senator of Florida because we have two of the most diabolical senators in United States history in our state of Florida. I sign in every day though. I sign in every time I go in. I sign out. I ain't got no, more power to y'all. Y'all kicked me out unofficially, but I had to move so I can develop and keep developing and and try to prosper as best as my abilities. And and that's just what it is. But let me continue. I'm gonna go step in Delaware because I only picked one other place. I picked two places: Virginia, where my people from, my grandparents, my grand, I got people in Virginia that I never even probably met or been around, and I ain't finna do nothing but go in there and act like who I supposed to act like, and humbly take whatever assignment I have in Virginia. If Washington D.C. don't start cooperating and mentally getting it together while I'm here, and they need to correct it from the capital's position and stop being the delusional. You see what they be talking about. I just played that clip, and the Delaware was like this guy done jumped off the deep end. He wanted everybody to burn up, and he putting himself as Jesus Christ, and he done had sex with little girls and little boys and all kind of satanic ideals. And he's out here. I talk about the Catholics because they was doing the same thing he was doing, and the guy forgot that part. So he ain't really understanding of what they just part of the whole ball of y'all been messed up. Y'all ain't really supposed to be being the spokespeople for the United States of America at this point. Y'all already crashed. Y'all already flew the coop. You jumped off the deep end a long time ago. That's all it is. And we just trying to put I'm putting the real message out there. I ain't really I don't shy away from hard work. I'll be messing with y'all, man. I ain't going to Virginia no time soon to stay. I'm gonna go visit my people on weekends and try to progress and build up a rapport over there. It's been a long time. The last time I spoke with my great aunt was at a family reunion. Me and my sister was like, I think I was like, I can't even remember. I might have been 15, 14. That's almost 20 years. And, I visited my grandfather before I left. So it ain't been that long with him. Me and him tight. We don't got to communicate. It's all this big level shit, big level things, correction. And same with my grandmother Barbara Ann, but I do need to touch bases with my great aunt, but that's for sure. Um, and that's just how it's gonna go when I get to Virginia and when I try to touch bases correctly. I don't. I know it's hating family members. They don't have the mindset that I do. They want to listen to hot air. They like the homosexual world. Whatever they tied to, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Obviously they get their information from the wrong source. They actually talk to me directly. I put myself out there very public now, so hey, it is what it is and ain't what it ain't. They say, shit, not that stuff that I don't talk to you in the whole mindset of what it really is. I ain't never been around them. I ain't never seen somebody switch up on me that bad. And I don't gave so much game. I could have put that towards my little sister. I ain't never hated on nobody, so that information gotta be. I hope it's opposite, because I'm already tapped in whether y'all wanted, whether they wanted it to be like that or not. It already happened. I already dominated in the football world. They don't. Man, my plays being read out on TV every day that I grew up personally. How the formations, how I called it, how I tagged them, all that been played out. So I ain't tripping too hard. And I ain't the original of nothing in football. Football been drilled up since the 19 whatever 17 whatever year it was. I'm just one of those guys that know how to adjust. And same thing with basketball. Pick and roll is one of the greatest things invented, and it's based off the triangle. The triangle based off that, and I watch that so much I don't even know. People have the time. People don't even get a triangle system. They just do, you know. So, and, now they got the 3 point line. Everybody wants to shoot three, but let's stay focused. We're gonna end it today on a political note. Senator race, my goal 20. It was 2036. I pushed it up to 2034 due to dummies being in charge. We're gonna get a council seat in the next 2 or 3 years. I don't know if it's gonna be Pinellas County, Pasco County, or Palm Beach. I don't really deal with Palm Beach. It's too many haters there. They already done did what they did. They don't stole what they stole. They don't act like they acted. But if my people come around, my players, former players, you never know. It might get real nice, and and we have a grand time, doing what we do. That's the three places that I'm gonna identify where I want to run, because that's where most of my family is, and that's what I'm tied to for real. So that's me telling you what's gonna happen in the future. Not no tomorrow. Not no. I'm not established how y'all want it to be, but I definitely not here doing what I'm not supposed to be doing. That's the one thing I do know. I definitely know that people are not happy how I'm finna do them. People are not intelligently inclined. They need to find something else to do. They need to find another person to hop in. Don't hop in me. Go find somebody else. It's real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all real tight out right now. Y'all real tight right now. So y'all need to find somebody else to mess with and manipulate. It ain't going down how y'all want it to go. I'm too honest of a person for y'all to even win in that battle. And it's all good at the end. It's gonna be all good for me at the end. I don't know about y'all. Y'all feel so low and weak about what y'all done. Y'all want to complete something that y'all don't need to try to complete. Y'all just need to elevate in another way, in another capacity. So that's it. This is Dynasty the podcast. Oh, sorry. Quick breakdown of the WNBA draft. It's going to be 13 teams next year. Y'all see all the trades happening. Let me pull it up real quick. WNBA draft. They say who's going to be predicted. I don't know. Oh, it's a lot of changes that's going to be, as far as teams. It's a lot of changes going on in the WNBA. The team that to me that has improved with like free agency, the team because Atlanta, I think Chicago did a great job. I seen Indiana Fever. They superstar. They young superstars put in a lot of work this off season. They not doing a lot of that. They don't when they whatever they posting themselves in the gym, or they talking about basketball. So I like what's going on with Indiana. I don't know if they got any new signees or anything, but they core group. It's already nice to me. They got the 10th pick. LA, they had traded. The Kid Jackson just got traded to Chicago. No, was it Chicago? Yeah, Chicago. And Chicago got the number 5 pick. I think they need another guard. I think if Flajay Johnson goes there, that will be a nice pick at 5. That will be a tough squad because they also got Asura Stevens from LA. I think that'll be a nice. I think they signed another guard as well. They need guard help for Chicago. Atlanta just got Angel Reese, so I like that pickup for them. Golden State had a nice. They being their first year last year. They was nice. They got the 8th pick this year. They had a lot of great shooters. They had a lot of 3-4 and 3-4 type of player that was more superior on the offensive side. I think they need a big. or just a true point guard. They did a good job scoring. They did not do a good job on perimeter defense or in a just substitution wise. When they'll be leading and they'll lose, and they lost at the end of the year a lot, and they was winning in the beginning. Just one of them teams that need to develop more. They definitely need guard play and or a true big. Minnesota got better. They got the number 2 pick. I don't know. I think Minnesota will probably have the best roster along with New York because Breonna Stewart, and they just saw signed Jacqueline Smith. I think they also got they only got 1 pick though, and I think they just re-signed somebody from I think they just traded for somebody as well. And also Las Vegas, they got the reigning MVP still. They just re-signed their point guard, and she made I think it's tough. The WNBA is really nice. I think Flajay Johnson goes to the Ace too. I think that would be a nice fit for her as well. So it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen. Seattle got a nice they had a nice young front court. So I want to see why they Skylar Diggins is she left. So I want to see they gonna need a guard as well, and they only got 1 pick in the 3rd round. So but it's all gonna see how it goes. I'm anxious to see what happens, what's gonna happen. That's my quick rundown on what I think. I try my best to stay in tune. I think Brittany Griner went back to Phoenix. I think so. That's gonna be nice for them too, if I'm not mistaken. Unless that was a fake news. I don't know. They put out fake news all the time. But that's it for WNBA. I'm gonna watch the draft. I'm gonna chill and enjoy my evening, and that's pretty much it. Now, in NFL, I'm not. I don't know, man. I'm so what I got going on in the community, how I'm trying to establish myself. I'm not. I can't hit. I can't pay attention to naysayers. I don't care what level they at. It's like people are so they don't get how people have tried to move me out of position of coaching football. It's hilarious to me. It's actually a lot of group of people. It's like I'm lost with how the narrative of me being I'm not even close to the bottom of being the bad football coach. This is what I thrive in. Like I'm too hyped right now. You don't even know I'm doing my podcast. I'm finna start coaching ball. Like this is over with. It's like y'all ain't gonna do nothing to stop my happiness. Like besides my being a parent and being the father of my child and my niece and being a father to my niece. I love playing. I love coaching sports. It's so easy to me. I love doing my podcast. It's easy to me. Like I ain't trying. I'm over here doing politician work. I'm going out here writing reports. Like this is in my. I'm in my I'm doing the man. The only thing I lack right now is a real female, like having a partner. Like this is the only thing I will be lacking, and of course, being financial stability. But y'all see, we out here promoting war, and they out here trying to steal money, steal bonds. I'm out here watching. Yes, today I cracked up laughing when I was feeling something out. I was like, I'm not selling that. They're not. It's not going down like that over here. This is the conversation that I had with him. So like y'all old, like y'all finna get real. I'm not that. I'm. If I went to law school, it would be so like these people want the lawyers are crooks. Like you could just like I don't know how to explain me being better than the lawyers that are out here now. They have a vice, and it's called weak peasant minded. It's their vice. It's their way of life. I'm not part of that. You know what I'm saying? I that's raid. Like the raid commercial. Raid like when y'all are real like deal like roaches, like y'all bottom feeding shit, like y'all got plenty of money and y'all still want to be on peasant activity. It's confusing to me. But I'm not hard to find. I'm gonna get my email out. Ira Bush, IRABUSHIV, the fourth, IV at gmail.com. Let's spell it out with just the letters so you can easily reach out to me. IRABUSHIV at the @ sign gmail.com. I will respond to anybody who has some sense, who wants to work on things and be productive in this society and change things for the greater. I'm in the capital of Washington. I'm in the capital of the United States of America. This is one of the best times to get in touch with me. This is the best time to really come forth and stop being afraid of your past tactics to nullify my success. I'm not over here trying to hate on nobody. This is the opportunity for anybody. This is especially the people in Florida or anybody in all 49 other states. Y'all can easily come out and reach out to me. I want to diss the United States Army, but I'm gonna let them cook for. I ain't one of those type of people. I think they got about 2 more weeks because this fraud that they did was unnecessary and it's assaulting my intellectual abilities. So I'm gonna let y'all do y'all, and then I'm gonna check on what I came down here originally for, because y'all did not have to disrespect my family. Did not matter, and that's just how it's gonna go. I'm your host, Ira Thomas, Mr. Ford. This is Dynasty the Podcast Show, and I will see y'all tomorrow.